Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making chitterlings, chitlins as they say. Okay, I have the pre-cleaned Spanish crown chitlins. Now because they say it's pre-cleaned, that don't mean they're clean. You have to clean these chitlins, okay? You have to clean these chitlins. They're not pre-cleaned. But I prefer them over the bucket any day. As you can see, they frozen, a frozen block, and I got 2 packages of them. Okay, we're gonna let these chitlins defrost, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna clean and wash these chitlins. And one more thing, make sure that sink is clean before you put the chitlins in your sink, and also make sure that water is cold when you put those chitlins in the sink. Okay? Alright, we're gonna let these thaw out, and I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm back, and it's been an hour and I say 20 minutes. And these chitlins is thawed out enough for me because I like them like a little frozen to the field, because to me it's easier to put off the lining, and I'm going to show you guys. Okay, these is frozen up. I don't like mine thawed all the way out when I clean. Okay. Okay, I have my garbage bag here, and I'm going to get me a bowl so I can put my chitlins in. Okay, and I have my bowl here. Now let's get to cleaning these chitlins. And guys, these is time consuming, so you make sure that you don't have anything else to do when you clean these chitlins. Okay? And some of them gonna come in pouches. And I have my shears. Gonna wanna cut that pouch open. And again, guys, when you get these pre-cleaned chitlins, make sure you clean your chitlins, because these chitlins is not clean. Okay? And when you have a pouch like this, you see how that pouch is? You're going to cut right through that pouch. And it's going to be like this. Okay, this is how you clean them. You got the rough side, and you got that lining. And that lining is not what you want. That's the garbage. You want to take that off. Okay? And you're going to go to the end. Don't start in the middle. Don't start nowhere else. Start at the end. And you're going to find where you can start taking that lining off. Okay, you see what I'm doing? I'm pulling. I start at the end, and I'm going to pull this lining off. Now this part here, the thin part, is what you want to throw away. This here, the rough part, that's the chitlin. Okay? So you're going to make sure all this is off. See, you do it just like that. All that lining is off that chitlin. Guys, I love to eat chitlins. I hate to clean them because of the time consuming. But you know, my son, he be on the road a lot because he's a truck driver. And he was like, Mom, no, let me stop lying. He was like, Mom, you'll make me some chitlins? I was like, yeah, because I want some too. So this is what I'm doing this morning. It's early in the morning, and I got to get these chitlins clean so I can get them cooked. I bought them yesterday and put them in the fridge, but they wasn't thawed out all the way this morning. And this is exactly how you want it. And you see this? This is garbage. You're going to dispose that. But this is your chitlin. And you're going to go around and you're going to thoroughly check it to make sure ain't no fat or nothing. See? It's on these chitlins. You're going to make sure ain't no more on these chitlins. That's why I say you have to thoroughly clean these chitlins. That's why I can't eat chitlins from everybody. That's one thing about me. If my mama don't cook them or I don't cook them myself, I don't eat them. And this is the chitlin. This how I look. Now I'm going to put that chitlin over there, and I'm going to start on another one. It look like all these like little tunnels, but I like it like that too. Again, if you get a tunnel, you cut through it. See, I cut through it. Now, you're going to find that end. See? And it's only 3 of us in my family that eat chitlins. It's me, my son, and one of my daughters. So the rest of the kids, which I have 6, they despise this dish. Okay, we're gonna pull this just like this. And you're gonna make sure all that lining is off, okay? And we're gonna continue doing this until we done all these chitlins. See the lining? This is what you don't want, the thin part. You don't want this garbage. And this is the chitlin. This is what you want. And we're gonna double check. Make sure ain't no little sprouts or nothing. Sorry guys, if you heard that loud noise, that was a fan that my son got in his room. I don't understand how he need a fan and an air conditioner. But this is what you want. I'm going to do another one for you. It look like all these is tunnels, but I like them like that instead of in pieces because it go quicker. To me it does anyway. I keep saying tunnels. I mean pouches. See? That's how you. And you're going to go to the end. Do you guys like chitlins? If so, do your whole family like chitlins or just you like chitlins? Let me know in the comments below. Because I love me some chitlins, honey. You can talk about me all you want. I'm going to eat me some chitlins. But you know, I haven't had chitlins for 2 years. The last time I had chitlins when I made them for Thanksgiving 2 years ago. You see how easy? And again, that's why I say I like it to be a little frozen, like got a little firmness on it, because it's more easier to clean them, to pull this lining off of them instead of it being all the way thawed out. Your hand will be a little frozen, but if you're used to it, it'll be okay. This the garbage. And this here is our beautiful chitlin. And guys, I got some hog moths, because you know, when you clean your chitlins, it look like a lot, but after you clean them, and if you clean them properly, that much more to it. Like, it, and then you cook them, it cooks down to nothing. So that's why I got some hog moths that I'm gonna clean and also put in with the chitlins. It's just the filling that make it look more than what it is, because these 2 bags of chitlins, they gonna, after you clean them and cook them, it ain't gonna be nothing but a little bit, okay? And again, y'all, this is very time consuming. So if you have things to do and things on your agenda, don't try to say you're gonna clean and cook some chitlins, because it ain't gonna happen. Like, these chitlins is very stubborn. They want all your time, okay? So you have to put time aside to actually do these chitlins. Like, because hunty, if you got things to do, this ain't the thing to be doing, okay? You can't be lazy with this, guys. You cannot be lazy with this, okay? Because you want to eat chitlins, nothing else, okay? Okay, we're going to put that over in a bowl. I am going to finish cleaning these chitterlings. And when I'm done, it's going to be time for me to wash them. And then that's when I'll be back to show you guys how I wash them. Okay, guys, I just want to give you an update of me cleaning the chitlins. I don't have that much. You probably can't see in the sink. But this is how much I have left. I don't have that much left. And these is the chitlins. And this is the garbage. Okay? That's the chitlin, I'm the garbage. I don't got much left. I say about 15 minutes at the max to go, and I will be done, and I'll be back with you guys. Okay, guys, I done cleaned the chitlins. Now it's time to wash these chitlins. It's steps in this. You got to clean, you have to wash, and then you can go to cooking. Okay? So I'm gonna use some baking soda and put it in my chitlins. And I'm gonna use some white vinegar. If you have apple cider vinegar, you can use that too. Okay, now we finna wash these. We finna wash these chitlins real well. You want to wash these chitlins real good. And then when I wash them, I'm going to change the water and I'm going to wash them one more time, okay? Okay, these chitlins, I'm going to take these out. And I'm gonna run some fresh water, and I'm gonna clean them one more time. Again, when you make chitlins, clean, wash, then cook. Because you clean them and took the lining off it, you still have to wash them. Okay, I'm gonna take this water out, and I'm gonna put some fresh water in, and we're gonna rinse them off one more again. Okay, I done ran some fresh water, and I'm gonna rinse these chitlins one more time. When that water come out clear, you know your chitlins is clean, okay? And at this time, because my water is clear as I'm rinsing, So I know I done washed them real good. And at this time, while I'm still rinsing them, I'm gonna cut them up in pieces. Oh, and remember I told you I'm gonna put that filling in it, and these hog maws. And this how they look. I'm gonna clean these hog maws, and I'm gonna chop them up. And I'm also gonna put these in too, okay? But while we doing this, we can start cutting up these chitlins. Because look how big they is. So we wanna just cut them up into pieces. So I had to charge my cameras while I was off camera, I cleaned my sink. After I cleaned the chitlins, I cleaned my sink with bleach and dish detergent. You have to make sure you clean your sink when you're dealing with these chitlins, okay? So you're gonna cut them in pieces just like that. You're gonna cut them in pieces. Because they coming out big, because they was in like a pouch. All of them was in a pouch. And that was good for me. That made me clean them even quicker because you don't have to worry about picking up little pieces at a time. But see, this how big it is. And this is how I'm cutting it. Okay? Okay, I'm going to continue cutting these. And then after I cut them, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, the chitlins is clean and ready to go in the pot. What I am doing now is cleaning the hog maws, like cleaning, cutting the fat off. See that fat? Cut all that, the most fat as you can off them hog maws, and I'm gonna clean these and rinse them off, and I'm gonna put them in them chitlins. And okay, y'all, I done cleaned the hog maws, done chopped them up in pieces so they can cook and break down along with the chitlins. And this is the fat. Matter of fact, this is a pretty good bag of hog maws. This all the fat that was in there. So now it's time to put these chitlins on this stove. So now we're finna get over here and come to the stove. Okay, y'all, we over here at the stove. And my seasonings will be seasoning oil, black pepper, onion powder, complete seasoning, garlic powder, adobo, 2 cubes of beef bouillon because I didn't have chicken bouillon, but they all the same. It all gonna cook down into some goodness. And I have my white vinegar. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these chitlins over here in this pot. Y'all, this is gonna be some good eating today. I am gonna have so much fun eating these chitlins. Oh yes. And I know my son gonna enjoy it, and my daughter gonna enjoy it too. Because again, like I told y'all, out of 8 of us, only 3 of us eat chitlins. Okay, now it's time to put the hog maws in. Just gonna put them right on over in there. Okay, now it's time to season. We're gonna add our vinegar. I'm gonna add like 2 caps full. I'm gonna add my 2 beef bouillon cubes. If you guys eat chitlins, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. If you don't eat chitlins, say no, Tequila. I ain't going that route. Okay? Okay, we're gonna put our onion powder. Complete seasoning. And make sure you season to your own taste, okay? We're gonna put some garlic powder. Black pepper. Adobo. And a little bit more seasoning. Okay. We're going to stir that season up in there. Now, I cut one large onion into eighths, and I cut up one bell pepper into chunks. And why I cut them, the vegetables so big, is because I just don't want it to melt down to nothing land when it cooking here. I want you to see like some of the veggies, so I'm gonna add those. We're gonna stir this. I'm gonna be coming in, checking also often. If your liquid get low or go down too much and you don't think it's done, you add more liquid, okay? But I think there's enough liquid in this pot to cook these chitlins and these hog mugs. And I'm gonna come for the first hour and I'm gonna check on it. And I also want to tell you guys is I don't have to rinse them. I don't have to keep changing the water on it or anything, because I made sure these was thoroughly washed and cleaned before I pot. So my liquid is going to stay clear, okay? And I don't have to worry about all the extra. Make sure you thoroughly clean and wash them very good before you start cooking them, okay? All right, I'll be back. And y'all, I forgot one of my seasonings, so you know I had to come back to show y'all the sazon pack. You need this sazon pack, okay? So I'm gonna add this to my chitlins, and I just want to come back to show y'all because this sazon pack to the chitlins. You can also get an update on these chitlins. See how they looking? You see the water don't look like all that stuff floating at the top? Because what? We washed them thoroughly. That's why. Okay, we're going to add this sazon pack. I'm going to add the whole pack to it. And yeah, that's all. Sazon seasoning in here. So we're going to let that finish cooking. And I'll be back when it's done. Okay, y'all, I just came back to give y'all an update on the chitlins. It's been cooking for an hour. Don't mind the pot in the front. That's my, I'm making my cheese sauce for my macaroni. But this is what you look at right here. You see my chitlins? They've been cooking for an hour. This is how they looking. I just want to give you guys an update of how my chitterlings and my hog mugs are looking. They look so good. My mouth is watering right now. I can't wait till this get done. Woo! Okay, this is how it's looking. They still got to get tender and cook down. I got them. I'm not letting them cook fast at all. I got them on 4. But I just want to come back and give you guys an update on these chitlins and how they looking. They cooking very well. They smelling divine. They're gonna taste even better. And I'll come back. Okay? Okay, y'all, my chicken's been cooking for 2 hours. And I'm coming back to give you guys another update. I gave you an update on 1 hour. This another hour. And this is how they looking. Okay. They still got to cook, and as you can see, I done turned it down a little more from a 4, and I turned it on a 2, because I want them to simmer until they get tender. So with that being said, I'm going to let these cook for like another 2 hours. So I'm going to let these cook, my thinking 4 hours, but if they get tender before 4 hours, I'll let you guys know. But in all, these children are going to be cooking for 4 hours. And again, I turned my stove down because I wanted to come to a simmer and let it simmer the rest of the hours so it can get that tenderness in it. The seasoning is just right. Guys, these are going to be some perfect chitterlings. Do you hear me? Okay, we're going to let that finish cooking. And I'm not going to come back until it's done. Okay, y'all, it been 4 hours. I'm finna turn these chitlins off. These chitlins is done. And I'm gonna let you guys see how they look. Hold on. Let me switch it up for a minute so y'all. Okay, y'all, these chitlins is done. And this the result of them. Look how they look. Ooh, some goodness. This is going to be some goodness here. Guys, you have to make your chitlins like I make mine. You will not regret it. I am going to have fun with these chitlins. Do you hear me? Okay, I'm not gonna play nothing up, but I'm gonna get a bowl and put some in, and I'm gonna taste it with you guys and tell you how good these chitlins is. I'm just gonna get a little taste and let you know how good they is. You see them chitlins? Oh, let me get a little bit more, just a little bit more. That's my chitlins. And while I'm letting my chitlins that I'm gonna taste in front of you guys cool off, I'm gonna show you my other dishes that I made with the chitlins. Collard greens. And then I'm done. I might as well turn them off while I'm at it. I got some white rice in the back. I have mac and cheese. And I wanted something sweet. So, yeah. And I made a lemon cake. A box lemon cake. No homemade. Okay, we're going to go back over to these chitlins. You see how they look? Okay. I've been waiting for these. My mouth is watering for these. Now these, I'm gonna taste it, y'all. Oh, it's hot. See how hot it is? Mmm. Mmm. Ooh, make them want to dance. Y'all, these are so good. The seasoning is all the way through it. Cause I just let it simmer. I ain't let it fast cook. Mm-hmm. Y'all, these are the best chitlins. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Okay, y'all, those is my chitlins. I can't put this bowl down. It is so good. I'm gonna take another forkful. Okay, y'all, today I showed you guys how I clean, wash, and cook my chitlins. And I also gave you a little side review of what we're having with the chitlins. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. And I hope you make your chitlins the way I make mine. You won't regret it. Until next time, thank you guys for watching. Make sure, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. God bless. Bye-bye.